Get to work. Hey everybody, my name's Joel. Welcome to A Stable Life. So what we got going on today is we're putting mats down. Of course, it's Christmas Day, and you know what we do on holidays? We work. So that's what we're doing. Now, what we have going on is, so we have all these mats down in the aisleway here. And as we go through the aisleway, they go to a single line instead of doubled up. And as we go down the aisleway, you'll notice that the mats start to get a little crooked. And that's from the horses coming in and out on a regular basis. The vibration of them trotting, running on the mats, walking on the mats, it just makes them move all over the place. So we're going to put in mats from the new pile that we've got, doubled up from the bottom, and we're going to bring them all the way up to the end so that the entire aisleway is just all mats. That way they're fixed in place, and it'll keep the dust down in here and the dirt, and it'll be easier to clean. And we of course have the boss. And since Joel has the day off, you guys get to be with me today. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna take his tractor, we're gonna get the mats, we'll get them in here, we'll get this all straightened out and leveled as much as we can, and we'll start putting the mats in. All right, so we have the first bunch of mats pulled out. You can see where they used to be. They keep a lot of the moisture underneath it. So they've been pulled out from here, around the corner here, and to here, and you can see where the mats start right there. So we're gonna get the tractor, we're gonna load them up with mats, we'll bring them in here, and we'll just start laying them down. We'll have to cut out around a few places, but all in all, not a big deal. It was harder pulling the mats all the way down the other end of the aisle. That looks pretty good. To be honest with you, I think I like these mats better than the other ones.
Yeah.
So we got 4 in, and we're gonna start working on these now. Straight back, that's it. Heavy.
It's quite the workout.
Yeah, it's like a CrossFit. Oh, what's nice about this is we don't have to cut very many of these things.
Well, that looks really good.
So I'll have to cut a piece off then for that one.
Yeah.
No, that's just right up against.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. That's looking sharp. Oh, maybe I'll have to pressure wash the whole thing off after we're done.
Not today.
Definitely not today. Definitely not today. I don't even know how far we're going to get today. It's already, what time is it? Probably already coming up on 3.
2:30.
No. 2:30. Well, we'll push it to feed, and then we'll end it there. I know Joel explained this to you guys once before about what a hand is, and I know some of the comments that have explained what a hand is, but we're going to show you guys just exactly what a hand is. So, Dabby, can you show us when they say what a horse's hand is, what they actually literally mean?
Of my hand?
Yeah.
So it would be a man's. They generally went by a man's hand, but it's the distance between here, which is about 4 inches. One hand would be split up in 4 increments of, let's say a horse was 16 of these, and then the rest of it would be either a 16-1, a 16-2, a 16-3, or 17 hand horse. So
16-4 is actually 17 hands.
Yeah, 16-4 doesn't exist. There is no 16-4.
All right.
It would go right to 17 hands.
So 16-1, 16-2, 16-3, 17.
17 hands.
Okay.
And that's actually, you know, a rather large horse. I think your average horse would be about 15 hands.
Yeah. How?
And then 14 and under is considered a pony.
Okay. So that explains what hands are then. So now you guys have a better idea as when they're measuring horses by hand, what they really mean. I know what you're thinking. Where's the safety glasses? I don't have any. Looked everywhere, and they're not here. I blame Joel. It's always Lefty's fault. My goodness.
We can blame it on Joel. He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah. Very true. Run out of steam.
You're looking pretty good to me, hon.
All right, let's rake his back a bit.
What's that big pile of dirt there? What are you doing? Wait a minute. Where's Rocky?
Oh, Rocky doesn't like it.
Can you hear that? Come on. Come on. You guys want to eat? You guys want to eat? Come on. Come on, Buster.
Right, here comes Tucker. Whips, so just another little hobby. Interesting fact, only device, man-made, that can break the sound barrier. That little piece of string right there is traveling at 1,200 feet per second. Breaks the sound barrier.
So, just a neat little idea for you guys. He's got many hobbies. This is one of them. We're thinking of putting a video together of him doing like some neat trick shots and stuff with his whips. If you guys have any ideas as to things you want him to aim for, or
if I practice, it's been a while since I did some practicing with the whips, but I'm accurate enough that I can hit the flame off the top of a candle. And Joel can attest, I've already done some trick shots where he'll hold a magazine 8.5 by 11 in front of him, and I'll cut it right in half, right in front of his face, or I'll take a dandelion out of his mouth. So
yes,
just a little bit more practice have to get into that.
Now, don't think of anything crazy. He's not like a world record holder or in anything or any regard, but something that you think is neat that you want to see if you can do. Put as an idea down below, and we'll see if we can make something. And we'll see if we can make something over the next coming months or so. Hi everyone, it's a couple days later. I was looking over the footage and it didn't look like I had enough to make a full video, so that means you guys are going to be with me for a little bit today. This is after a few days of use. The mats are looking more like they're part of the ground now. Not so new and not so fresh, but they're still looking good. Today's going to be an exciting day for Jack, Danny, Declan, and Archer, because today I'm going to be putting up the light bars, which is something that I know that the clients have been looking forward to. So today's actually Manure Day, which is pretty exciting, but I'm not going to be showing you guys much of that just because it's not all going to fit in this video. By the way, how you guys enjoying my dad having the camera? It seems that you guys really enjoy having him around as a guest host from time to time, which is super nice. I'm super thankful that he's offered to do that from time to time when he's here. So today is going to be Manure Day. Normal feeding. We're going to be putting up those lights, and we're also back to feeding square bales for the time being. The temperature has gone up. It is raining every single day, and don't be confused if I sound happy about that. I am very displeased with the weather right now. This is atrocious. It's going to be back up to 60 degrees, and we're moving into January at this point, which just has me upset. Nice job. They were pretty anxious to get out of their stalls today. I think the warmer weather has them wanting out of the barn and out in the pasture. It literally looks like spring right now. The way the sun is shining, the way that it's warm. To give you guys an idea of just how unseasonably warm it's been, we're not even turning the heaters on at night. That's unheard of. We used to turn the heaters on starting back in sometimes early October. We would have to start turning the heaters on at night. We're not even turning the heaters on at night right now. And we're 3 days away from January. I'm sad. All right, so we have manure done. All the horses are turned out. It looks like what we did with all of the horses really helped out. We only have one horse that has thrush, and that's ours, that's Falcon. And he's actually fine too, he's right here. We have him up here right now just because he's actually fine. but the moment that he gets out into the wet, it re-agitates it. So like we said, he's fine, but we just don't want to re-agitate that infection. So we're going to be replacing all these old lights in here with these LED light bars, and I'm looking forward to that. So we got this really long ladder, and don't worry, it is sturdy and secure, but that's how I get all the way up there. And then I got to take that old light bulb out, take out that unit, and then I have to drill 2 holes in the boards and mark it, and then put in 2 screw eyes, and then hang the new light, and then connect it into the existing light that's there. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna see if I can set the camera somewhere, and we've got about 15 minutes. Let's see how much we can get done in 15 minutes. Up we go. You know what really sucks if I feel now is that camera's down there. Hello, light. Oh, well, you were just barely hanging on. Oh, you were broken. Nice. Good thing we're changing you out. I really can't get the camera up there with me without having another person recording me. There's nowhere for me to hold the camera or mount the camera and for me to work. So I'm sorry. I don't know how much of this is even gonna make it into the video, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's gonna get a little dark. And let there be light. Well, this is absolutely insane. You can actually see inside Archer's stall. Whew. That is awesome. All right, let's keep on trucking. All we do is we just take it and we screw it into the light bulb socket here. And now I've been throwing these on the tarp. The camera's on the tarp. It's gonna get a little dark. Now this part where you gotta be careful, I highly recommend that you turn the power off before screwing this in so you don't have to worry about shocking yourself. There we go, and we got light. Okay, I'm gonna just zip tie these ends up, and I'll see you guys on the ground. Alrighty, guys, all the lights are up. I am super pleased. Things are looking good, as you can tell, looking bright, which is super exciting. It was really dark. It actually kind of makes these stalls over here look like they have bad lighting, but they don't. It's just they don't have great lighting. All while using less electricity. Gotta love it. Okay, so that's done for now. I have more jobs to do with electrical work, but not enough time in the day to do it today. So I'm gonna get started cleaning the pasture. I've got about 50 minutes or so until it's time to feed for the afternoon. Oh, whew, my back's kind of hurting from being in that awkward position. I sadly do not have enough battery left in the camera for filming this, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of like all the improvements we're working on in the stable, all the stuff that's going on behind the scenes that happens before, during, and around feeding. All right, it's my understanding that my dad filmed an outro, so Dad, I'm gonna throw things on over to you. Thanks for watching, guys.
So guys, after a lot of hard work and putting down, how many mats did we put down today, huh?
15.
15 mats. We still have some finishing touches to do on some cutting up on some of the pieces. Probably on New Year's Day, we'll come back and finish the rest up.
You're probably right.
Yeah, which is next weekend. So we'll get that out of the way, and then I'll finish up all the mats. We'll have that cleaned up. So I'd like to thank all you guys for watching. Really appreciate this. This means a lot to our family that you guys are able to support the video clips like this, and these guys are quite the little treasure. We're always trying to come up with new things and adapt and make things better for you viewers. So thank you guys again for all your support. Can't wait to get out the next video, and we'll see you in the next video.
You are just lovey-dovey. Yes, you are. You just lovey-dovey.